Give him a hand. Okay, so that was group 4. Let's hear group 3. Group 3, come on up, all of you. Group 3. We need all of group 3. All of group 3 up front. Don't be shy. Don't be shy, group 3. Come on up.
Don't get shy.
No trust.
No trust.
Who's going to be reporting now?
We're not done. We just basically gonna read it out. I have faith in you.
All right. Group 3.
So, our thing was sex trafficking.
Feel free to
Six.
jump in if she needs help, okay?
So we had sex trafficking, and our title was No Trust. It's basically
It's basically,
okay. So there's a buyer and then there's a seller. The buyer influenced a member of our community that runs for Congress. He has ties.
so you have a buyer
Yeah.
that is a member of the community who's running for Congress.
He has ties to the president of the U.S. He's rich and he is violent towards the victims. He is repeated as a customer. The seller in our story, a teacher, a high school teacher. He uses his trust as a teacher to blackmail the 2 victims in his class. Victim 1, poor girl, parts of a low income family whose mother is struggling with depression and dad is struggling to maintain a job. Victim 2 is poor girl, low income family whose mother is struggling with depression and dad struggling with maintaining a job. The scene 1 of our story starts with a buyer contacting the seller over the phone. The buyer looked through the pictures of various girls on the website and selects 2 girls he would like to have and sent to the hotel. The teacher, which is the seller, is in his classroom where we can see a campaign poster of the buyer. And then scene 2 shows that the victim at home and showing that they are poor, living conditions, a really small apartment. And over here, parents struggling with financing. Scene 3, back to the school after the teacher gives the lecture, he sees the victim is crying and consulting to the girl.
So anyone else in the group want to jump in terms of the actual things that you wanted to cover in terms of, we got the general story, but is there anything else you guys want to talk about in terms of the themes that we wanted to cover?
So we basically wanted to show like how the girl is like really homeless. Not homeless, I mean like how
She's basically allowing herself to be used to compensate for the families not having money and that kind of thing.
So she basically did it to basically help her family out.
Does the family know? Okay. She's just coming up with money.
Well, the main story is that the teacher is using his trust and his info, and he's helping the family out financially by giving them like money to the girl to help pay for bills and things like that. So he holds power over her, and he's using that power and trust to get her to do things that she doesn't want to do. And that's their general story.
And so you got a person in the community who is running for office, who is the buyer.
Yeah.
And then you have a teacher who's using his students' trust as the seller. And then you got parents who don't have the ability to take care of themselves, and so the child is now
selling themselves in order to compensate for what the family doesn't have. And this system is kind of taking advantage of all of this.
Yep.
Is that about
Yeah.
the size of it? Okay. What do you think? You like it?
Yes, it's beautiful.
All right.
And it's called what? Lost trust. Okay. Lost trust.
I
Okay.
don't know.
All right, group 2. Come on down.